Hello, everybody. This is Mike from MBoxWave.com, and I just got into a long position on this morning's Emini S&P 500. So I saw a strong setup. So I just got in here. So I'll go over the analysis, and then we'll see what happens. So markets opened up right here 9:30, and we have this, looks like a good amount of demand. We have this huge box up, and what I did before the markets opened was this blue line right here. What I noticed, right, was that pre-market we made this, we hit resistance right here. And so then I thought, well, if the market's open and if we go through it, it could be a good trade if we see a good amount of demand, and looks like what happened. So that's why I paid particular attention to it, because we're going up through this resistance line here, and then at this double algo buy imbalance and Stooges signal, it looks like it became support, right? So let's start marking things up. So, what I see here is, we have a buy imbalance of +4, and we have a Stooges buy signal. So the buy imbalance means that we had more buying than selling, even though the price went down. All right, so, okay, let me get that here. Buy imbalance. So this leg of the wave is going down, but this is positive number, right? Compared to like these -21, -3, -1, +4. So we had more buying as price was moving down, all right? And what made it especially interesting is it's happening right at this, was resistance, now support level. So I paid attention to that, and we had a Stooges bias signal, right? All right, so the other things that I saw, right? So when the markets open, that's this box painted. So, I actually, um, classify this as demand and ease of movement. And I'm going to talk about that in a second, what the ease of movement means. Because look, so compare these two boxes, this box here, this blue box, and this blue box, right? This one is more than twice in length, right? But it didn't spend more than twice amount of buying, right? Compare this MBox delta to this MBox delta. It didn't spend more than twice. So it actually, relatively to this box, it spent less buying, amount of buying, and achieved a lot more price, right, movement. So that's why I say it's ease of movement. So we're comparing, this box to this box and how much delta happened here and here, and comparing them to, I can see that it didn't need to spend as much buying, and it achieved greater price length, which means that price is moving easily up. And it looks like we're shooting up. We're already about 3 grand in profits. All right, so that's ease of movement. We also have, at the time of the trade, we had the cumulative buying is expanding. Right? So that's happening, and we've got, we've got the pace of offers outpacing the bids. All right. We could see that here, right? The speed, basically the speeds of the buying, and all these green bars here. right? And on the flip side, right, on the flip side, we can see that in the, let's get the color correct. In the cumulative delta, we can see, this is no supply right here. Right, no supply here. Let's get the color. All right. Also, forgot to mention, so these 8, 10, total volume 20, delta volume. So this is showing wave demand. So the plus 20 shows wave demand. Why does it show wave demand? Because it's a lot more than what we've been seeing here pre-market, and price shot up and with more total volume. So I see it as wave demand. All right. And at this point, the resistance becomes support. So I'll make that red then. Okay, so resistance, this was resistance, it becomes support, so price is holding, and it looks like, we're bullish. Looks like we're getting some kind of correction here, but we still got, look at this pace of offers going here. So, the other thing that I noticed that I want to point out is, you see how this was pre-market, we went minus 21, minus 3, minus 1. This looks like a supply exhaustion pattern to me, because supply is getting less, less, and less. So, to me that looks like supply exhaustion. So we're going minus 21, minus 3, and minus 1. Right, so it's important that when I'm looking for demand or a market direction bias, I'm also looking if there's exhaustion. That makes it a stronger setup. So we also have that. So how many points of confluence do we have at the time of the trade? We've got this buy imbalance, that's 1. The Stooges buy signal, that's 2. Wave demand right here, that's 3. So we broke through resistance, it became support, that's 4. Supply exhaustion, that's 5. We have demand plus ease of movement, so that's 2 points, so that's 6, 7. Cumulative buying expanding, 8. No supply, 9. And we have pace of offers outpacing the pace of bids, so that's 10 points. Right, so I like it when I see 10 points of confluence. It makes me feel good about the trade. And it looks like we got demand here in the MBox delta, and we got more buying in the cumulative delta. So it looks like our position is good. We got to hold for now. I'm going to talk about the take profit level, which I set up here. I chose a previous level. It was on the 5-minute chart. Right here, see we had like this double top right here. So I'm using this as a take profit line. So this was an area of resistance, and I'm using that as a take profit line. Right, so I had to zoom out to the 5-minute chart to see that, because I didn't see it on the 1-minute chart. See, zooming out on the 1-minute chart, we don't see that resistance area anyway. So let's reset that. All right, so at this point, we're just going to wait. It looks like we're in decent shape. This is a lot of demand here. We got, pace of offers still going. This looks, right here, not that significant. So, all right, so I'm going to put the record on pause, and we'll come back when we see something more. All right, so we're back now, and we're still in the trade, and we corrected here, and I just put on another position. I added here on this plus 13 buy imbalance and the pullback signal. Things are still looking biased in our position going up, so I added a position. It looked good to me, so I'll put that here. So this is, we've got 13 plus 13 buy imbalance, and we have the pullback buy signal. All right, and what made it look good is that we're getting more demand, right? I noted this earlier, so we got more demand. Demand is renewing. It looks significant to me. It looks like it's a lot. The cumulative delta continued growing. We've got it here. Cum buying, growing. So it's continuing to grow. Right? Even the pace of the bids, the offers, right? Pace of offers is expanding right here. So, taking into account all the analysis I did for the first position and the second position, we had this buy imbalance pullback buy signal. Cumulative buying is growing, pace of offers is continuing to expand, and again, remember when I said I like to see demand, but I also like to see a sign of no supply, and we saw it right here. So we had some selling, and bam, it shrank to nothing. No supply. Right, so that gave me confidence for the add-on position, right? So for the add-on position, we had how many points? The buy imbalance here, 1, the pullback, 2. We had this more demand, that's 3, the no supply, that's 4. Cumulative buying continues to grow, pace of offers is expanding. So that's 6 points of confluence for the add-on position, which is enough for the add-on, plus all the points for the initial position, right, are still in play. Things are looking good. Look, we're still getting pace of offers here, the buying. So we look like we're in good shape. We're already $7,000 in profit. I adjusted the stop, below this add-on. So both positions have the same stop and the same take profit, right? So I'll put the record on pause and come back when we see something more. All right, so we hit the take profit here. Price jumped up, so both positions got the take profit, and we're up $12,750. So that was a great trading today. I'm very pleased with the result. Order flow analysis was spot on, and let's put on those order fills. All right, so first position I got on here. Second position I got in here. Okay, some stuff got a little scrunched here. Right. So we had a lot of points of confluence for the first position, a lot of points of confluence for the second position, and we hit it. Now what's interesting going on next is, probably wouldn't be too excited to keep holding this position because the demand is kind of just going horizontally here, and this is kind of going horizontally for now, even though we've got a huge pace of offers, even more than before, but it's not accompanied by the demand yet. So see, even at this level, take profit level, we're also starting to see that the technical analysis, we're kind of going horizontal here. So that was a good place to exit. Anyway, that's it for me today. We made almost 13,000 in profits. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.